500,000 lines of code, rewritten into a different language. In 11 days. By July, that rewrite was shipping inside Claude Code, on millions of machines.
And the man who built the language it left called the whole pitch investor smoke.
So this month, the compilers started answering a question nobody wanted to ask out loud.
Who reviews this?
Let's decode July. It's the end of July, and this is the decode. The engineering month, decoded. You have heard the rewrite. Here's the part that happened after. Andrew Kelly's response post hit 800 points. Then a write-up calling Anthropic's framing smoke hit 1,554. The biggest engineering story of the month, by a distance. But arguments do not decide software. Shipping does. On the 19th. Claude Code started running on Bun, written in Rust. 850 comments, and most of it worked fine.
The rewrite won by being installed.
So the real reply came 5 days later. And it was not a blog post. Somebody forked Bun back onto Modernsig, called it Buzz. And claimed sub 1 second incremental builds. That is the correct way to lose an argument on the internet. Ship the counterexample. Which brings us to the 30th, and the beat that will matter in 5 years. The GCC Steering Committee announced an AI policy. 428 comments on Hacker News. This is the compiler that built the Linux you are running. And it is not the first. Back in April, OpenJDK banned generative AI contributions outright. Source, text, images, pull requests, emails, even wiki pages. Their 3 reasons are the honest ones. Review burden, mission critical safety, and intellectual property. One of those 3 is doing all the work.
Read reason 1 again.
A flood of code that looks reasonable and is not, eating the one resource a volunteer project cannot buy. Reviewer time.
Who reviews this? Turns out that is not a rhetorical question. It is a budget.
Oh, and Oracle's own graalv.m, which sits outside the OpenJDK committee, allows AI contributions.
1 company, 2 projects, opposite answers. Hold that thought. In August, it gets much louder.
Meanwhile, quietly, Rust spent July eating the layer nobody rewrites. On the 9th, pgrust. Postgres rewritten in Rust, now passing. 100% of the Postgres regression tests. 832 points.
Not a toy. The test suite does not care about your vibes.
A week later, Turso announced they are building Postgres in Rust too, on a shared query engine they call the LLVM of databases. These are the people who already did this to SQLite. And the same month, the boring, load-bearing Postgres content went everywhere. Listen and Notify actually scales. A startup survival guide. And PG SimCity, an interactive simulator of how Postgres works, at 930 points. 3 separate Postgres stories. 1 month. Postgres is not a database choice anymore. It is the default substrate. And Rust is quietly becoming what it is made of. Then, on the 31st, Ghost shipped a release with almost no drama and a lot of consequence. JSON version 2 graduated. And it now backs the classic encoding JSON package you already import. Every Go service on Earth just changed its JSON engine, and most people will not notice. Generic methods. Methods can finally declare their own type parameters. Allocation got size specialized. Up to 30% cheaper. On some small allocations. About 1% overall, for 60 kilobytes of binary.
An honest number, honestly reported. Rare.
There is a UD package in the standard library now. Portable SIMD, experimental, and the one that matters most. Post-quantum signatures. MLDSA, FIPS 204, wired straight into X509 and TLS. Go just ship defenses for an attack that does not exist yet. That is what a standard library is for. Fast 1.
Versal drop Scriptc, a TypeScript to native compiler with no JavaScript engine in the binary at all.
TypeScript without JavaScript. Somebody's therapist is going to hear about this.
Ruff shipped 0.16. Default rules went from 59 to 413.
Stacked pull requests are finally live on GitHub. Only about a decade after everyone built their own. And Minecraft, Java Edition, moved to SDL3. Now the segment where the callback stops being funny. On the 30th, Amazon named a North Korea-linked group behind open-source supply chain attacks aimed at major NPM packages.
Not a repo you have never heard of. The ones in your log file.
2 weeks earlier, a cursor 0 day, where the researchers concluded full public disclosure was the only protection left. A security camera that shipped a GitHub admin token in its login page. And GhostLock, a stack use after free that's add-in. Every Linux distribution for 15 years. 15 years in code everybody could read.
Who reviews this?
Open source was never safe because people could look. It is safe when somebody actually does. Remember that. It gets tested in 4 days. Meanwhile, in the box on your desk, on the 18th, LG monitors were silently installing software through Windows Update, without consent. 1,200 points, 600 comments.
Your monitor, which is a screen.
For days later, LG was banning residential proxies from smart TV apps, meaning some of them were being used as proxies. Krebs spent the 30th explaining why the cheap streaming stick is the cheapest part of the deal. Android may restrict on-device ADB, and in the EU, PlayStation can delete your digital games after 3 years of inactivity. But July also handed out one clean win, under an FTC settlement. John Deere owners got the right to repair their own equipment. 1,400 points, the top story of the month. The single most upvoted thing in engineering this July was a farmer being allowed to fix a tractor. That tells you exactly how tired everyone is. Fast, because the courts were busy. The U fined Google $1.02 billion for favoring its own services. Same day, a judge
rejected Google's attempt to DMCA its way out of being scraped.
After a decade of Google scraping everyone, the EU court ruled that VPNs are lawful technical tools in a landmark copyright case. Good one. And then the EU Parliament greenlit
Chat Control 1.0.
1,600 points, 800 comments, near universal alarm. Same union, same month. Encryption is fine. Your messages are not. And the India story of the month is a perfect little parable. BitChat is Jack Dorsey's chat app that works over Bluetooth mesh. No servers, no internet, no phone number, built specifically to survive a shutdown. On the 24th, the Indian government ordered GitHub to take it down. Over security concerns. 543 points, 448 comments.
They did not block the protocol. They could not.
They just deleted the download. The most censorship-resistant app of the year was removed by an email to its Git host. Distribution is the censorship layer. It always was. Money round.
Google disclosed $94.1 billion of SpaceX stock, a 6% stake.
S&P cut Oracle to triple B-, one notch above junk.
Stripe and Advent made a joint offer for PayPal above $53 billion.
And Vint Cerf, one of the people who built the internet's plumbing, retired.
He has earned it. The rest of us are on call.
Trivia. On the 17th, the Zilog Z80 turned 50 years old. It ran the ZX Spectrum. It ran the Game Boy. It ran the calculator you cheated on in school. And here is the trivia. It is still in production.
50 years, and you can still buy one, read the whole datasheet, and fix what breaks.
So here is July in one line. A rewrite that took 11 days shipped to millions. The compiler started banning generated code because reviewing it costs more than writing it. A use after free lived 15 years in code everyone could read. And the most loved story of the month was a right to repair. For stories. One shape. We keep optimizing the speed of producing software. Nobody is optimizing the cost of keeping it alive. One piece of silicon is still standing after 50 years. It is the one small enough for a person to fully understand.
Who reviews this? Eventually, somebody has to. Make sure they can.
That is your engineering month.
The rewrite war ended in a fork. GCC wrote a rule. Rust passed every Postgres test. Go shipped post-quantum crypto. And a farmer one.
For quick things, if reviewing costs more than writing landed, hit like. Send it to whoever approves your pull requests. Share it with a maintainer in your life. They're tired. Comment. Should your repo ban generated code? Yes or no? I read every one. Subscribe. The Decode does the whole engineering month every month.
Verify everything. Trust nothing.
See you next month.